Here's a quick shot of my audience, my mom, dad, brother, sister, and my girlfriend. Hi, thank you everyone for being my required audience today. I'm here to give you a speech on my favorite trip that I've ever been on. Growing up, I was always been taking trips. My family's taken me to Myrtle Beach countless times. As I've gotten older and older, I've been going on nicer and nicer trips, and thanks to my mom, she's won a lot of her trips through business and taken me on countless trips, but my absolute favorite one is going to be the one to Dana Point, California. We were lucky enough to stay at the St. Regis Monarch Hotel, which, for those of you who do not know, one of the Real Housewives of Orange County stayed there, Tamara, and my girlfriend never stopped letting me know how cool that was, and that just goes to show you how nice the resort we actually got to stay in was. My three favorite aspects of my vacation actually all happened on the same exact day, so not only was this my favorite vacation I've ever been on, but it was the favorite day on my favorite vacation. But the three favorite aspects of my vacation were we had the best eats, drinks, and live entertainment I've ever been a part of. So our day started off. We had breakfast at the St. Regis Monarch Hotel, and our breakfast we were accompanied by a great bartender who gave us great service all day. We walked in and he recommended that we tried one of his Bloody Marys. He said they were so good that he wasn't even allowed to know the recipe to them. So after we all tried the Bloody Mary, we all concluded that this was by far the best Bloody Mary we'd ever had, and today we are now all Bloody Mary drinkers, so thanks to the bartender who served us those. After we had breakfast, we asked the bartender if this was his last day on his trip in Orange County, what would he go do, and he undoubtedly told us we'd need to go to Laguna Beach. He said it shouldn't be too busy, but if he was to spend his last day anywhere, that's where it would be. So we took the very next shuttle, which was about a 30-minute shuttle, to Laguna. And the closer and closer we got to Laguna, the nicer and nicer the atmosphere got. The cars got nicer, the houses got nicer, everything got nicer. So as we showed up to Laguna, the shuttle driver dropped us off right in the heart of everything. And as we got off the shuttle, everything was packed. The beach was absolutely packed. The shops were packed, the sidewalks were packed. So we made our way through a lot of the shops. We were just going to have a little shopping day. We spent a couple hours checking out all the shops. But my favorite part about the shopping was that each shop was so small that it took us 10 minutes tops to walk through each one. So we made it through about 30 shops, I'd imagine. And for me, normally shopping gets really dry really fast because just being in the same spot for too long, this was really nice to just walk in, walk out, got a pair of swim trunks. My girlfriend got a nice dress. My mom got a hat. It was perfect. So after a couple of hours of shopping, we all were hungry and thirsty again, believe it or not. So we asked a couple of locals for recommendations on their favorite restaurants around town. And we found ourselves at a spot called The Cliff, which the restaurant got its name because it sits 200 feet above the Pacific Ocean. We got there right at sunset. It was a beautiful setting. Service was great. We had a couple local cocktails that every ingredient was actually locally made. Even the vodka distillery was local as well. So as we tasted on some of our drinks, we also ordered a scallop dish, which me and my mom are huge scallop fans. We both decided that this raw scallop appetizer was by far the best scallop appetizer we've ever had in our lives. As we started to conclude on our dinner, we heard live music playing behind us, and we actually took a walk out back and grabbed another drink, grabbed a seat, and danced a little bit and had our own little fun time, and got to actually meet the lead singer of the band, whose name was Andrew Bloom. He was a past contestant on American Idol and is actually a current contestant on this season, so he is our new favorite American Idol contestant, so we have someone to root for now. But in conclusion, this was just a perfect trip. I got to spend it with my two favorite girls, my mother and my mother and my girlfriend. Got to have some of the best scenery, ate some of the best food, some of the best appetizers, best drinks I've ever had in my life. And I got to live the lifestyle of the rich and famous for 4 days. So these are all the reasons why it was my absolute favorite vacation I've been on. Thanks for your time.